so much for tuning in to the October 2017 edition of ColeyCast, my monthly video message to the Alta community. So let's get right to it, talk about the fun and exciting things we have planned for the month of October. First of all, I just want to remind everyone that we sent this home at the end of September, a coming events flyer. If you have misplaced this, you can also get this on our website at altamarietta.org. That's where you can get a complete listing of all the things that we have planned. And I just want to highlight a few of those things right now. First thing is Thursday, October 5th is our monthly Wear Orange, Be Nice Day. And some of you may have seen our Orange Be Nice t-shirts that we have actually, last year our staff had these, and this year we opened them up to students as well. And we have about 140 students who have purchased one of our Be Nice shirts. And Thursday, October 5th is the day that we want everybody to wear this shirt if you have one. And if you don't have one of these, you can just wear anything with orange. And again, this is our celebration, our anti-bullying, our commitment to be kind, to show kindness to others. So we want to get as many people wearing either this Be Nice shirt or any other orange that you have. And if you don't yet have one of these shirts, we will be again taking orders in November. So it's not too late to get a hold of one of these shirts. Look for a form coming home in November. Great. Second thing I want to talk about is parent conferences. Our parent conference week is scheduled for October 23rd through the 27th. So that's a Monday through Friday. Parent conferences Monday through Friday, the 23rd through the 27th, and then the 24th through the 27th, that Tuesday through Friday, we will be on special minimum day schedule. Not a normal Monday early release schedule. Monday the 23rd will be a normal early release, 2 o'clock dismissal, but then Tuesday through Friday, the 24th, through the 27th, we'll be on a special minimum day schedule, getting out even earlier to allow for those conference times. And on those days, and we will be sending home a flyer to give you all this information, but just wanted to give you a heads up in advance. TK and K, transitional kindergarten and kindergarten, they'll be getting out at 12:05 on those minimum days. First, second, and third grade will get out at 12:25. And then fourth and fifth grade will get out at 12:30. So staggered a little bit. Once again, we'll be sending home a flyer with all of those exact times and the dates, but mark your calendars. Parent conferences will be the 23rd through the 27th. Individual teachers, they will be sending home information to you in terms of how to schedule the time to meet with your teacher. And again, minimum days will be the 24th through the 27th. Look for a flyer coming home, and as always, check our website because we'll always have information on there as well. And I want to remind everyone, if you have been at Alta for several years, you know that we have a tradition on October 31st. We're going to be having our annual costume parade. So kids will get to come in their costume if they do trick-or-treating. They can actually come to school dressed up in their costume, and then at 9 o'clock, pretty much right after the bell rings, we're going to take attendance, and then students will head out to the blacktop near the kindergarten playground. And they will set up, and we will kind of just do a little parade. Kids will be able to walk around and show everybody the great costumes that they've had. So that'll be at 9 o'clock on October 31st. And I just want to remind moms and dads that the costumes, we need to make sure that they are appropriate. School rules will still apply, so obviously we don't want any weapons, any toy guns or knives or swords, anything like that needs to go ahead and stay home. If you're going to go trick-or-treating that night, just kind of hold that off until you go trick-or-treating at night. No weapons of any kind. And we want to really no blood or anything on the face or the costumes, because we just want to remember there's going to be students as young as 4 and 5 years old watching. We just want to make sure that they're appropriate. So if you've got a costume that might be a little scary, I would ask you to please don't have your child wear that costume, because we want to be sensitive to our younger students, okay? And next up is Watchdogs. We had our Watchdogs kickoff last month. Dads, father figures, grandpas. If you are interested in volunteering some of your time, please go to our website, altamurieta.org. There is a sign-up page there. What Watchdogs is, DOGS stands for Dads of Great Students. It is a national organization set up, designed to get dads and father figures more involved in their children's education, volunteering at school. So if that interests you, we're not asking for a long-term commitment. Literally, we're asking for, if you can give us one day this year, that would be fantastic. If you can able to take a day off of work, or you've got a day off, give us one day, because we have nearly 860 students here. So if every dad, if we could get one a day, we've got plenty of dads and father figures that could do that. Our goal is to get one watchdog, at least one watchdog every single day. So if you're interested in that, go to our website at altamurieta.org. There is a sign up there. You get to choose your day. There's a calendar that you can sign up. Really, really easy. So I highly encourage you to check that out. I've been a watchdog for both of my students at their schools. It is a day you will never forget. And finally, I just want to remind everyone, attendance. September was our National Attendance Awareness Month. Just want to remind everyone the importance of being here. One of our mottos here is on time, all the time. That if kiddos are not here, they're missing out on valuable instruction from the teacher. Obviously, if they're sick, we don't want them here. They need to stay home so that they can get better and not necessarily get other kids sick. But if they're able, if they're well, we need to make sure that they're here, not just here, but on time. I know I have shared this statistic before, but if a student is late just 5 minutes a day, and we have several students who consistently come in 5 minutes a day, that equates over the course of a school year of over 3 days of missed instruction. So very, very important. Please remember that first bell rings at 8:45. Kindergarten, 8:25. So we need you here right here at 8:25. And all the other grades, the bell rings at 8:45. So we want to make sure that you're here before then so you can line up and not be marked late so that you're not missing anything. And I also want to remind everyone, just in terms of the early checkouts, we do understand, I know I've mentioned this in previous broadcasts, we do understand that you're going to have doctor's appointments, dentist appointments. Sometimes it's unavoidable. We have to check your kiddo out early to get them to a doctor's appointment. But if you're checking your child out simply to beat the traffic, and I know that the traffic is not great, but if you're checking them out early just to beat the traffic, please, we ask you not to do that. It is a big disruption to the class when the office has to call the classroom and let the teacher know that so-and-so is leaving early. Fridays is a very popular day for this to happen. It is not uncommon for us to have between 25 students checked out early on one of those days. So imagine 25 phone calls having to be made into the classroom. Very, very disruptive. So once again, if you can avoid it, please don't check your kiddos out early. Once again, understand that doctor's appointments, that's a legitimate reason, but if it's just to beat the traffic, please don't do that, okay? It would really, really help us out. Thank you so much once again for tuning in. Totally appreciate you taking the time. Once again, we've got this coming events flyer that was sent home at the end of last month. If you have misplaced this, go onto our website, altamurieta.org. If you haven't already done so, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's a great way to get up-to-the-minute updates of what's going on at Alta. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.